Three, two, one. Okay, this is my second attempt for YouTube. Maybe the microphone issue is fixed now. I see myself. I can't go because I'm on both of my phones. I can't go over there to see if I'm live. So hopefully they'll get it this time. So I wanted to come on and share with you how sugar, and I'm guilty of this, and I do this on purpose because of the simple fact that I do not eat every day. And when I do eat, most often than not, I am not eating meat. You get this? So because I'm not eating meat every day and I don't eat every day, I do things that I don't tell you all to do, or that I don't suggest that you all do, right? And that would be, for example, y'all see me on the videos how I love watermelon, like, right? I eat a whole watermelon. In watermelon season, I eat watermelon after watermelon after watermelon after watermelon. The watermelon is highly beneficial for me. But in overabundance of it, it's sugar. It is sugar. Or overabundance of something healthy like that can increase the sugar in the body. And that's fine for me because I don't want to have that little skinny neck. I know that when if I take out my watermelon or if I take out my coconut oil, I don't suggest that you all consume coconut oil. I've told y'all that before because of the saturated fats. Now, coconut oil is perfect for oil pulling, spitting it out. Oil pulling, it really gathers up all the toxins. It's really antifungal, anti-parasitic, antiviral, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory. Coconut oil is a beautiful oil. I swallow it sometimes, knowing that it is saturated fats because I want those fats and I want those benefits. But too much of anything is not good for you. Now, if I overconsume in that, then that could cause dis-ease and disharmony to me as well, even though it's anti all of that. It's all of those anti virus and fungals and all of this and that and third, but they still have fats behind it. They still be having sugar behind some of the things that we be consuming. They still be putting a load on our body in another area. So that's why you really got to pay attention. And even for a detox, you really got to pay attention that you do these things and you do it for its appointed time. You take a break and you mix things up in your journey. Because if you're not mixing things up and creating a balance with your diet, that can by itself cause dis-ease and disharmony was the point of my video. So I want you to understand that and know that, because getting to know yourself is getting to know God. Anybody here with any type of dis-ease or disharmony? Anybody here that's suffering with inflammation? Anybody here that need help or guidance in their area? I'm here for a little bit before I head out. I don't normally come live on Fridays at all. Friday's normally my off day, but I just came for a couple of minutes just to say a couple of things about overdoing anything. Don't be led by fear is the point of this video. Don't be led by fear. Do everything in a healthy balance. Everything. And most importantly, even if you are juicing, even if you think, okay, I'm going to just juice. I had my water with my fruit. Yeah, but you still need some water. Why? Because water, just for example, how I was talking about the grapes, you juicing off the grapes versus you eating the grapes. If you juice them with grapes, now you have a whole bunch of sugar in your body versus eating them, and you'd be able to chew it, and you could only eat a certain limited amount. When you juice and you could drink a whole bunch. So that means for the person that's juicing, they need water even more to kind of dilute that grape juice, because it's really, really powerful. It's powerful and full of sugar. It's powerful enough to open the adrenal glands, yes. But to increase that sugar and then wreak havoc on that pancreas, not so yes. Not so good no more. That's why balance is key. That's why balance is so key. I was just watching your last video. Oh, thank you, babe. I appreciate your support. Okay, good, good, good. And so I want to share that with you all. I'm really on my journey. I'm really moving toward helping people as far as spirituality. For those of you that haven't been seeing me, I've been teaching kind of like about the tarot cards and about energy. And I really know that I bring so much of value no matter what I'm speaking of, whether it's spiritual or mental, physical, whatever. But the reason why wholeheartedly, not just because of the death of someone close to me, that I begin to want to pull out my cards again, but also the reason why is because when you find out that there's something to do, because there's going to be work that you're going to have to do once you get to know yourself through tarot readings. When you find out the work to do, I feel like, well, I know rather that I bring value in that area. Is it if it pertains to something you're going through in the area of health? I'm a blood type connection catalyst. As even if it pertains to something you're going through spiritually, I've already sat with myself and I've been through these phases of these cards, like, right? I've been through these ascensions. And so I know that I bring value, and that's really what I circle back to do, to bring value to mankind. So in watching my videos, I'm hopeful that you tap the screen sometimes, that you share the live sometimes. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the time, but that you support me while I'm supporting you, while I'm deciding to do this here with my life to circle back to help mankind. Even on my website at saltoftheearthpub.org, that is a perfect place. If I were you, I will go to my website and I will look at the things, the many things that I offer, and see which ones that'll be of most value to me. After 10 seconds of being on my website, you'll see that it's an offer for you to join a newsletter. The newsletter is a bunch of videos, how-to videos, and blood type connection videos. So you'll get to know yourself on a deeper level as it pertains to your blood type, as it pertains to your spiritual essence, as it pertains to the elements or the energy that we're manipulating in this matrix. And it's all about you getting to know yourself and getting to know God. I talk about the physical with blood type, but blood type sprinkles over to the spiritual as well, as far as elements, behavior, the things that you're doing, the energy that you're emitting, your emotions, your energy in motion. That's blood type driven too, because each one of us are governed underneath a certain element where it's easy to for us to exude that particular energy. But then we have the other three elements that we still yet working on. And some of us emitting that one element, we still haven't even mastered it. We just been, if simple, say for example, we fire, we just been exuding fire just loosely out of control, burning up things like this is the wilderness in our simulated environment, burning bridges, burning relationships, burning ourselves with health, burning ourselves with financial freedom and gain. And so, and that's why I really want to help bring balance. And so today's video is about everything being about a healthy balance, but I can circle that back to me being the balancer. Blood type B is the balancer as it pertains to this in matrix. 10% of the United States population is blood type B. And you'll know them by them circling back, knowing who they are once they become spiritual, at least, knowing who they are and circling back to help mankind, to bring balance to mankind. Because we think different, we operate different, we come from a different realm, so to speak, of thought, of consciousness. And so we are spiritual beings from day one. We go through a lot of hell seemingly in our journey to get to this place. But when we arrive, it's game time. It's our season. And in this age, it is definitely, hey, Miss Benzo, thank you for being here. And in this day and age, it is definitely our season, the golden age. And, you know, this is what we came for to do. Miss Grateful, how you doing with the Woke is F blood type connection course? Are you enjoying it? Are you reaping the benefits of it? How's it going for you, Miss Benzo? You was off today? Let me know in the comments. I wanted to ask you that. Yeah, let's say, right. Pineapple is beneficial for me too. Yeah, but too much is not good. Definitely. Any of them. And for pineapples, that's another one too. For blood type O needs to be drinking it and not chewing it. So it's just like you gotta know these things about yourself, because getting to know these things about yourself is able to get to know God. And so we don't want to be full of sugar, you know. I eat mostly fruit more than anything. And that fruit for me, overabundance in fruit keeps my weight on. I'm aware of that. But some of you might not be aware of that. And that's what I wanted to do this here video for. Some might not, just like them people that eat too much of carbs, you know, it's about balance. It's not that I, as a blood type B, have to stay away from carbs. Actually, I can eat potatoes. Nothing is bad about my blood type eating potatoes. But what happens is, if I consume, I want to eat potato chips, potatoes, fries all the time, baked stuffed potatoes, just because it's highly beneficial, just because it's beneficial for me, that don't mean I'm not gonna gain no weight, y'all. You got to use logic with these things that you're consuming. Everything in moderation, just like love. Even love. You love in overabundance when you don't understand the totality of love, that your cup need to be full with love first before you give. You just go out there wild and loose and out of control and just won't love, love, love. That be the women that talk about everybody in their reality is a narc. Yeah, because it was foolish with their love. They didn't have any balance on that love. They didn't give themselves that love first. They gave it all to that man and then turned around and said he was a narc. When at the end of the day, that man never wanted them. They put their eyes on that man, and that man is like, he probably was just walking. And they put their eyes on him and like, oh my gosh, he's so strong, he's so fine. And they went tripping, dropping the pen, bending it over, or whatever they had to do to get that man attention. And of course, for a man, yeah, if you give him that attention, he gonna come and see what it's about. Majority of them will. And then now at the end of the relationship, now the lady talking about he was so selfish, he was so this. Yeah, yeah. And you dropping that pen never changed that. You were foolish with your love. You gave too much of your love. Even drinking too much of water is overkill. You see where I'm going here? I'm talking about the overkill in love, the overkill in drinking water. Water, we're 80% water. Yeah, but guess what? You sit up there and you drink 100% and watch what happened to you. You're going to get the same similar symptoms as if the person who's really dehydrated. You see? So that goes for detoxing, that goes for love, that goes for water, that goes for anything that you're doing too much of. Too much of the sex, not beneficial for you. No, no, that's your life force. That's your creative power. You go releasing and releasing. Now you don't have no creative power. You sitting there, you just, all you thinking about is that. All you thinking about is that. You can't create at work. You can't decorate the house or nothing. The house just looks so plain Jane. You can't create in your garden. You can't be creative for your children doing homework. You can't be creative because you didn't wipe out all of your creative power, your juices. You let it go for free because you didn't practice. We don't practice healthy relationships as it pertains to balance in our life. Everything is about balance, y'all. Remember that. That's really, really, really important. Even balancing your friendships, relationships, and setting aside some time where you have your alone time and you're alone with you, and the relationship that you have with you means something. That you had to set aside some time to be still and know that I'm God. Yeah, I love these people outside of me, but I love the relationship that I have with myself too. And I want to create this here relationship, this here time where I don't have to run to this one and that one to be fed or feel good. That I can feel good in my alone time, sitting alone with me. Okay? So this video was from my heart to yours. Too much of anything is not good for you because life is about a healthy balance. Balance your diet. Don't be afraid of your dis-ease and disharmony. Be as wise as a serpent with yourself, but yet as gentle as a dove. Be blessed, babe. Okay, bye.